Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this little video is me finishing making an adapter to operate a side draft carburetor on a Steinmetz single side draft manifold specifically made for an Opel GT. It has been cocked at a 15-degree angle in relation to the head, and the entire carburetor has been shoved forward. This angulation and moving forward of the carb caused the linkage, which would normally come straight from the firewall to this point, to not line up with the throttle on the carburetor, and you could not cock it enough on an angle to make it work. So I made this offset pivot point for the linkage. Here it is. Bracket just shares the bolts that hold the carb to the intake. This is a sealed bearing roller that I had at work, and unlike the normal setup for this kind of linkage, the ball is fixed and does not rotate. It holds still. The actuator fork and the ball lever very well, holding it up in the air here. So put it down. And here's the action. Oop. Anyway, we'll do that once the is in place. Let me pop that on. Okay. Set the carburetor up. And there we go. There's still some tuning and stuff to do. There's a little time lag there, I think. Not sure. But I just got the little bracket I made welded up. And we're basically ready to go. So soon I'll be installing this on the car and working out other aspects of it. This manifold is a somewhat experimental manifold. It was designed back in the 70s and hasn't seen production until recently. I had the flange it came with, which was for a 1.9 2.0 Opel engine. And I had a flange suited to fit a 2.4 engine welded on. It actually worked out quite well. Apparently no porting or anything was necessary. This has very large runners, but it does not share a common plenum like my MIDI kit does, which has a huge common plenum. Reason I made or I acquired this Steinmetz here is hoping for a little bit better fuel economy. Over here I have added a balancing tube or port with a hole drilled through to the other barrel to give better performance at low speed, particularly at idle, because I'm not a racer guy. I am a car show and weekend enthusiast who doesn't drive real fast and doesn't drive at high RPMs. So most of my driving is around town, stuck in traffic because of where I live. So my hope is that this thing will get a little bit better gas mileage. And the claims from the manufacturer is that it will give increased performance. We shall see.